go. What up, 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 what up? What up? What up, though? What up, though? Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome to another Forge. You may or may not get a notification for this, so make sure you have that bell ticked. Yeah. Just gonna sip some water. Hope everybody's having an awesome day out there. Today, we are going to be talking about things outside, but also, just whatever, because who cares? So anyway, yeah. Fresh air and things. So I'm going to be live in the Discord. We're going to be hanging out for a little bit, just kind of bullshitting. That's the whole point of the Forge. Just give an opportunity for the community to come together and talk about what's going on out there. Yesterday we missed our Med Pack Monday, which is generally focused on mental health and physical health. So the whole point of the Forge is just to get together, have a little podcast, talk for a little bit, and discuss things that are going on. So yeah, for Tuesdays, I want to keep the focus sort of loosely centered around either things that we have done outside, like outside of gaming, basically, and just keep the conversation light. Maybe talk about some of the stuff that's going on in the news, things like that. So, but generally just lighthearted topic about what's going on in the world and what's going on with y'all as a community. So, at any rate, let me switch over here, and I actually have pulled up some earth porn because I know my community so well, and how much they love porn. In this case, it's earth porn. So pictures of the earth and things. Some of them look very nice, honestly. Like this looks like where I used to grow up, right here. That's beautiful, beautiful and magical. Where is this? Denali, the biggest damn mountain in North America. Is it really? That is a pretty big mountain.
Where are all the white people at?
Hey, what's going on, Ash Mash?
Oh,
How you doing? How your mom and them?
Drugs.
How's your mom and them? Drugs. Yeah, it's funny. My family, same thing. Drugs.
Drugs.
No, but how you doing?
Good. I'm tired as hell. I just got off work.
Okay.
Not too long ago.
Well, that's good. You're off. You're out of there. You escaped.
I did.
You lived through it.
Yeah, but I gotta go back tomorrow. Hell.
Yeah. So that's goddamn JOB's goddamn.
They always getting in the way.
Getting in the way of life.
Yeah.
Don't you know we have a life to live?
Yeah.
JOB.
Yeah, it's like they're paying me to be there or something.
Yeah. We got things to do. Abe's been running with that. Yeah, well.
Yeah, well. Yeah, well.
What's up, Abe? Yeah, I mean, I can't stop saying it either. Like I just, because it's so close. It's so close to what I actually say or what I actually do, so it's like, because I pretty much do it anyway. So now I'm just like, I emphasize that. Yeah, well.
Yeah, well. That's
So,
what I do at work.
That's what you do at work. You clock in, you're like, yeah, well. It's been cool hanging out with you guys, coworkers, people that I, have acquaintances with. But it's time to go.
Yeah, well, 15 minutes. I know.
This is a cool ass picture right here. Look at this. The Nepali coast in Kauai, Hawaii. Bruh. I need to just like leave. like, yeah, well, like my whole life. Just, yeah, well, later, y'all. Later, everyone. Later, world. I'm out. I'm going to
Yeah, well,
Hawaii.
later words.
Yeah, well, I wish I could, man. I wish I could. I mean, and technically, I could just be like a, like a, I don't know, like what's the dude, like the Legend Continues guy, where he just like walks the earth and, you know, I could just be homeless. That's always an option. Abe, you literally can. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can totally be homeless.
Yeah, well, ruin- treat yourself.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, well, ruin your life and treat yourself.
I'd I'd be out there like for like a day or two, and I'd be like, damn, I don't know about all this.
Yeah, well, time to go back.
Yep, time to go back to work.
Yeah,
Oh man. This is Wakama River in Blackwater's Ridge Lodge in somewhere in South Africa. How do you pronounce that? Kins
are you asking me because I'm black?
I'm asking because it's on the damn screen. I know you ain't looking at this. I'm just narrating my process here. Why are you always trying to get me caught up? That's how I know. That's how I know we're homies.
Hell yeah.
Surprise! Above the clouds on Madeira. Madeira. That's beautiful. It looks like Halo. Like a badass though. Were you ever like a big traveler? Did you ever like do a bunch of traveling in your life or not?
I did with my dad because he's a truck driver.
Oh, right on. You guys get to see some cool sights.
If sights means his road horse and my siblings, yeah.
What I mean is, did you like ever go to like a cool spot with like a really cool view or like
Oh yeah, I went to the Grand Canyon.
Oh, right
on.
That's amazing. I've never been to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We went to Wichita Falls. I've seen the sunset on
Slick
top
Rick.
of the Washington Monument.
Okay. See, you've traveled.
Yeah.
You've seen some things.
A lot of things came with that, but I did travel, yes.
Yeah. It wasn't just all sightseeing, was it?
No, well.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Yeah, well.
you don't have to share. I just wanted to know, like, cause I haven't really done much traveling. I've been to Vegas. I've been to New York. That's about it for me. I have been to Oregon, and there was some really cool drives that I did down to Oregon, stopping at the
Go to Oregon voluntarily.
Because they have like zoos and shit. I don't know. It's better than here. Cause here's just a desert.
In Oregon.
And yeah, I don't know. And then of course, Washington State my whole life basically. I've been everywhere in Washington. My tales from the outside wouldn't take very long. Ty. Senor Ty.
Senor, can you hear?
Greetings and salutations, Ty.
Cool. I'm not all choppy and everything. Chop.
You're coming in. You're coming through.
All right.
Slick Rick said, "Man, I've seen some things and didn't even need to travel, but furthest I've been is Milwaukee, Wisconsin to visit family." Okay. So you saying you've been in Canada in like where you live at? You haven't done much traveling outside of that, Slick Rick? You like me?
Everywhere, man.
Like me.
No one's like me because I guess no one else has a whore for a dad.
I just seen what Red Sky said. He goes, because it's fun to see you guys shake on race jokes.
It really is.
I've
Like
seen every.
that couple of seconds of like panic.
Yeah, I've literally been to every state. Y'all not missing anything.
Oh, come on.
Come
Come on. There's
come here, you really ain't missing shit. It's too hot.
no, there's
No, you ain't missing nothing here in Louisiana right now.
hold up. I'm
It's
trying to
fucking
let me try-
10,000 degrees outside.
I'm just turning you up a little bit. I can barely hear you. I'm gonna check your volume too, Ash Smash.
It will time for some hearing aids.
Check.
No, it's because I'm using different headphones. So like these headphones are like really good for bass and stuff like that, but the highs, not so much.
Right.
Or just kind of makes like the highs or the mids sound kind of muffled sometimes.
Are you playing the game with me tonight, or are you gonna be an old fart and go to bed?
Nah, we're gonna be playing. Yesterday I just had to do some adulting. I didn't get back, and I was barely eating dinner like fucking 9 o'clock or some shit. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, whatever.
You know what you need to be playing, huh, Arbor?
We're gonna be playing some Back for Blood, but I know. Wait, what do you think I need to be playing? Fall Guys?
Yeah.
I
I've
downloaded
been
it.
playing all day.
I re-downloaded it on my PC. I had it on PlayStation 5, but I got that hard drive like full up, so I downloaded it on PC. And anytime we can get the Garden fam to be like, yeah, let's play some Fall Guys, I am 100% down. So maybe this weekend.
Yeah, let's go.
Now that it's crossplay
Yeah.
for everybody, and not just PlayStation and PC or whatever it was before.
I might not get to play. I'm in the middle of moving.
Are you talking about tonight, or are you talking about this weekend?
No, this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Because Ash Smash has put her bid down on the house and won.
Oh shit! You about to be a homeowner, huh?
Homeowner. But too
Oh
bad
shit!
it's in the HOA though.
It's in a HOA.
Hell yeah.
Aren't they always?
Hell yeah. Especially in Dallas. I was all excited and shit. They're like, yeah, your bid's good. And I was like, hell yeah. And he's like, but it's an HOA. And I was like, motherfucker, why you tell me that before I wrote this check?
Yep. Oh, it's an HOA. Here we go.
He was like, well, you can always back out. And I was like, no, I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah. Red Sky says we need another Fortnite, and you already have Fortnite downloaded. Red Sky, is that what you're talking about? Red Sky, an HOA is a homeowners association, also known as a pain in the ass, and
Yeah.
you know, from what I understand, never being a homeowner, you know, I can only you know, pretend to empathize with people, you know, going through that because I've never been through it myself, but it sounds like it sucks. And it's like, think about it this way.
The first email I got?
Imagine, Slick Rick, imagine being surrounded by like stuck up white people. And they all want to try to tell you how your yard should look.
Might as well live at the airport if I didn't want to be around stuck up white people.
That's basically what a HOA is.
No, but the HOA sent me a welcome email. They're like, oh, welcome is for to the neighborhood. Here's a list of rules.
Here's a list of
You
rules.
can't have your trash can at the curb for more than 2 days after it's been picked up, or that's a $30 fine. You got to keep your grass trimmed shorter than a 5, or that's a $50 fine.
What the hell?
Yeah, you got to keep your bushes trimmed down lower than the window sill, or that's a $75 fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and you can't put up Christmas lights.
What? Like ever?
No, you can't. Like, they don't want you to put nails and shit on the house.
Oh my god.
But you can put blow up things in the yard, but you have to deflate them and take them down.
Slick Rick goes, so like being in jail?
Basically.
You mean, is that what you mean by being surrounded by white people?
That too.
Oh shit.
But yeah, I can't have visitors after 9:30.
Oh, fuck all that.
And if I do, they have to be able to park their vehicle in the garage. They can't have it parked on the curb.
Wow. That's some silly
So they
shit
can
right
have
there.
their car parked on the curb up until 9:30. After that, they have to move, or that's a $175 fine, and their car can get towed.
So how do you have a party?
It has to be over by 9:30.
What the hell kind of party's over at 9:30?
And not much of one.
It started at 9:30, but that's man.
Parties don't even start at 9:30. Parties start at like 11. I don't know. Whatever. That's crazy.
Party started at 11 a.m.
11 a.m. Party starts in the morning. Just there you go. Just be like, hey y'all, we're the after party. Let's just go. Just be at my house at 6 a.m.
Yeah, just be at my house at 6 o'clock in the morning. We got this.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Oh, I'm not helping out my
because
teammates.
my mama loud when she visits. Like she roll up listening to music all
Yeah,
loud.
I mean, you can't
shit.
even have like a low key just get together. Even if you have family over, it's gonna be more than one car, and then you're gonna have, you know.
It's one girl that lives over there. She said she's been living there for 7 years. She said when she has get-togethers,
Yeah.
she has all her friends park at a free parking garage, and then she'll bring them all back in her car.
What the hell?
Yeah. So I mean, that girl can have like 20 people in her house, but no cars because they all parked at a parking garage. Because she said that's the only way to get away with it.
I mean, at that point, you might as well just pick them up at their house because they're probably all gonna be drunk afterwards anyway. You can just take them
in the night there.
right? Abe said a shuttle service. Abe, do you got an HOA?
HOA can kiss my black OA.
Oh man, it's called a hoe. You got a hoe?
I'm glad I don't have a
You
host.
got a hoe?
I just moved into a house, but I had to get a hoe. I'm a part of it.
I had to get a hoe because I'm new to the neighborhood and I didn't have one.
Abe said I can do what I want. Right on. I mean, I rent, so it's basically the same shit, anyways. But
They gonna hate me because they gonna figure out real quick that Ashmash does what the fuck she wants.
yeah,
I'm paying the mortgage here.
They're
You
gonna be
come
like-
over here and pay the mortgage.
they'd be
And
like,
then-
that's fine. You can pay the fees or the fines or
No,
whatever
they
the
just
hell.
won't get paid.
I doubt. I mean, see that the other thing is you're gonna have to talk to the neighbors to find out how serious they are about all that shit because they may not be that serious.
The girl I talked to, she said they're hella serious about this stuff.
Oh
She said
man,
a guy comes out there with a tape measure to like measure how far the wheel is from the curb.
nuh-uh.
Hell yeah. She said her husband got fined because he left his car on the curb so he could run in and get something to go back to work.
Yeah.
She said he was in there for 5 minutes and he came back out and there was a thing on his car saying that he's been fined for parking too close to the curb.
Abe said HOAs can kick you out of the neighborhood. What the fuck?
Yeah, they could exile you from the entire fucking neighborhood.
How the hell are you going to be
in the neighborhood.
buying a house and then still have? What kind of shit is this? Like, why does this even exist? Like, for real?
Just keep property values up. That's it.
I mean, yeah, I think whenever you're like buying property in a place that has an HOA, then you have to abide by certain rules that are set in place.
Hi,
and you have to agree
Swags.
to them.
Hi, Swags.
Hi.
Hey, Swags is here. Everyone,
Hi.
everyone, say hi, Swags.
Hi, Swiggles.
Hi, McSwags.
Okay. Hi. Why is it so special?
You came in. Were you lurking in here? Like, how did you just pop
No,
in
I
like
just-
out of nowhere talking
I
about
got you.
HOAs? Like, you came in like Urban Dictionary.
I got you, like,
he came
I got you,
through
a
like
minute
goddamn
ago,
Wikipedia.
and
Just like popped up and started like Siri was reading a Wikipedia page on HOAs.
Yeah, I didn't know he was in here until he's like, no,
I just
HOA.
got-
I'm like,
I just got here like a couple minutes ago whenever this topic started, and was like, okay, yeah, here's my input. The point of being here.
Okay, Swigs knows about HOAs. I just
I know.
I feel like
I know enough to like get by, quote unquote. I don't
Yeah.
even know if there is an HOA around here. I think
They're
it's an
probably-
American thing. I don't think that. I don't really
Is it
think
more of
much
an? Is it?
Canadian
That's another question. Is it more of an American thing?
Yeah,
I
'cause we the
really
only one
don't-
that cares about property taxes and how it looks.
Yeah, I don't think anybody up here really cares too much about an HOA. I'm pretty sure it's an American thing.
Yeah, don't
don't
nobody else give a
recall-
damn about that shit. We just greedy as hell.
Well, here's my thing. Maybe if we got rid of HOAs, the property values wouldn't be so goddamn skyrocketing high. Maybe.
Oh no, prices are gonna be skyrocketing high regardless.
See, what it is that, yeah,
Oh,
I agree. Americans are greedy as fuck because, like, I mean, I don't know. It's like,
Oh, that's what happened.
it's all about, like, resale value and all that shit. Like,
the almighty dollar.
Yep.
Abe says, we got all the Karens.
Yeah, you do.
The girl that I'm moving by, she said there's 7 Karens in that neighborhood.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Like actual Karens or like their names are Karen or like they're
No,
Karens.
I don't think
They're
their names
Karens.
are Karen, but she said they're actual Karens.
Yeah, no, I got you.
I was
My
like,
aunt-
oh hell no.
My aunt's name is Karen, and I feel so sorry. She's not a Karen though.
Man.
I mean, every Karen that I know personally is not a Karen.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Most Karens I've met that I know are cool. You know what's funny is my mom's name's Karen. but she doesn't get the joke. Like every time, like she doesn't get it or whatever.
She
Because
doesn't understand the whole Karen thing.
she doesn't get it. I don't think she understands the whole Karen thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's what she doesn't. Let your mom be innocent.
I love you, Mom.
We love you, Miss Karen.
Also, fitting with the tales from the outside, I am actually outside and going to the store.
Oh, you're going to the store? Oh, hell yeah. So, hey, is anybody else outside? Let's see what's going on outside. Hold it.
Not a single person is out and around right now around me at least.
Community
Sir, I'm not
video.
going outside. It's 102 degrees out there.
You're not going outside? Whoops.
No, it's 102 degrees out there.
It's warm out here as well. It's like it was like 80.
Not warm
Something.
here. It's like hot.
Okay. Hold on, Swigs. Don't
Not
turn
at
it
all.
off yet. Okay, there it is. I got it pulled up. Hey, look, we're outside, everyone. Welcome to Swigs' HOA, where he runs the thing. He is the neighborhood
Sure.
Karen. No, it's fine.
Oh, damn.
Abe just got back from Home Depot and getting lunch. How's the remodel going, Abe? Abe's been remodeling his store or whatever.
Fine.
Okay, you're done sharing video?
Hey, I'm caught up on the school. I don't feel like putting that on video.
Yeah, I got you. Fair enough. If you guys want to show anything,
I
let
mean,
me know and I'll pull it back up.
I mean, it's like 8 o'clock, but there are people around and I don't feel like filming them. A little creepy.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
Don't
I
be
get
that. Don't be that creepy guy.
Don't be the creepy guy
I'm not-
walking by with a camera filming kids or whatever.
No. Like I was watching on an empty street.
Yeah, I can
That's
pull up
good.
my video if y'all want to see me dying on here. Died in the
Where
same spot like fucking 10 times.
All right, where you at? You in your truck or you at home?
No, I'm in my house.
Right on. Ty, what's the coolest place you've been to in the U.S. where you just like were vibing out, like where it was like good view or whatever, you know?
You probably won't believe it, but Cincinnati. If I was to move somewhere, I'd go to Cincinnati.
Really?
Yeah, I just really like the whole vibe of it and everything. It was really cool.
Huh. Cincinnati, huh? That's interesting.
That's
don't know
the
what-
vibe.
I
They're
don't know
real
shit
chill
about
there.
Cincinnati. What's up with Cincinnati?
It's just
No,
like a
all
really,
chill.
clean. Oh God, I got 30th place. Are you serious?
Steven, stop messing with me, Steven. Listen, this ain't that kind of show. I'm saving that for my only, you know what?
My only friends.
my only friend.
Right.
That's funny.
My only program.
I'm saving that for when I need to make rent. As soon as this unemployment run out.
Yep, time to start our only friends.
Why do you think so many people got by through the pandemic?
Yeah. So yeah.
On YouTube, they have the most flattering thumbnail for your thumbnail picture on YouTube. It's flattering. I love it.
Oh, my YouTube thumbnail?
Yeah, it's
Is it?
beautiful.
am I like yawning or like my eyes, you know, all weird or something?
You look high as hell, holding a fucking glass, looking at
Yeah,
a screen that has like a pond and some grass in it.
that sounds about right. I love it. The
Hold on,
thumbnails.
hold on. I'm gonna turn my camera off.
You know what's messed up is that I didn't even know your camera was on.
I said I'm gonna turn it on so you can see.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's see my busted up thumbnail.
Hold on. Make sure I get my upper half.
Thumbnail,
I don't
weird
know
ass
on
face.
raw. Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Everybody.
Everybody say hi. Okay, there's me. I do look kind of high. I got hey, yeah, but oh, that's for this video. Okay, I thought you were
Yeah,
talking
for
about
this
from the
video.
one for earlier.
No,
Yep. I'm sitting here like,
this is the one from earlier. That's your thumbnail from earlier.
why has it got my hand in front of my face?
Because you put it there.
No, I mean like the one time I put my hand in front of my face, they're gonna be like, that's your thumbnail.
That's the thumbnail. That's the one. That is the one.
Oh man.
Ty's
over here playing- Ty's over here playing Fall Guys on his laptop.
That's me presently fixing to die here, honest. Dude, these new levels are weird on here, dude. Look
Yeah.
how big they are.
I can't. Honestly, I'm excited to play it because it's been so long, and I only remember like the few levels that they had in there. Looks like they probably added a whole bunch of stuff.
Probably.
Yeah, they did.
Y'all seen any news about the Minecraft Legends?
Minecraft Legends. Oh, yeah, no, I did see the preview for it. It's like it's supposed to be like a Minecraft. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a RPG or something.
Yeah, it looks lit.
Okay, maybe it will be.
Oh,
Do you remember? What was the other Minecraft one that was like a little dungeon crawler?
Dungeons?
Yeah,
Dungeons.
that was pretty good.
That was fun, and
It's
I think
like-
I played it. I played it like a month or so ago, and it has a bunch of updates to it. It looks good.
Okay, it's like Minecraft Diablo or something. Which I want to play
Yeah.
Diablo. Yeah, I want to try this new Diablo game out.
Yeah, I've been playing the hell out of it, dude.
You like it?
Dude,
How would you summarize it, or like?
I would say for a mobile game,
Yeah.
it's undoubtedly like graphics and everything on a mobile game. It's
Right.
There's nothing that even compares to it.
Okay.
On the PC side, like a 7.5 out of 10.
So the PC
So-
experience is not as good.
I would say that the mobile experience is better than the PC because
Huh.
everybody's just so used to like really good graphics on PC. It's kind of like
Yeah, it
You know,
sets the
it's
bar
not-
higher. Right.
I would say the best part about it, since like Blizzard's gonna actually take care of it and stuff, is
Yeah.
it's just gonna be the replayability that's gonna be on it.
Right.
Because they've already said that they're gonna do everything that they can, to update it all the time, and I love it. So I'll take my phone and I'll hook it to my TV, and it looks great.
Right on.
It's pretty weird playing, like a game from your phone that runs that smooth at 60 FPS, dude.
What class did you choose?
Necromancer.
Oh, okay, right on.
But so what you got to remember is the one thing I
Necromancer's
don't
my
like
favorite.
about it is so I chose the Rat King server. So you got 4 or 5 different servers for
Yeah.
North America. So if you choose another server, if you don't choose Rat King, if you choose another server, then when I go to play with you on your server, you can't carry over characters from server to server.
Oh,
So,
Oh.
Yeah, I know a lot of MMOs are like that.
yeah, that does
So
sound
we-
like like Final Fantasy or WoW or whatever.
Yeah, I know
mean-
you can. With certain ones, you can request a server transfer because I think they need to port over your data or something.
Yeah.
I don't think they do that on this new one because I haven't seen anything like
Probably
that.
not.
Because I had a
this
buddy
one-
of mine that accidentally chose another server. I told him to choose the Rat King, and he chose another one. So I basically had to start all over again to go there and help him.
If I do, okay, so I think what I'll probably do is because I want to do the monk class. I want to be a monk. But what I was thinking is if I end up having like, if I end up playing on a different server, I'll probably just pick a different class altogether. That way, it's get a different experience.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
probably go
we
back
can like
and probably play as a Crusader if I
Yeah.
was to choose another one.
I
That's
like
what
the
everyone.
Crusaders or the Barbarians.
Yeah.
Is it similar to? Because I haven't even played any Diablo game since Diablo 2, and I didn't even get to play that much of Diablo 2 because it wasn't my game. So like,
Well,
I'm pretty much a Diablo
Holmes
noob.
is good.
if you normally play with other people, then I would say don't worry about the class. If you're gonna play by yourself, the Necromancer is the way to go because you get extra skeletons and everything all the time.
Okay.
Just like the character on Elden Ring, where it kind of helps you along
Okay.
a little bit because it does get hard.
Yeah.
Oh
So
shit!
you
I
can
got
you
third
can
place.
you can summon then and then have like somebody fighting alongside you.
Yes, that's
because
the
you're-
good thing about the Necromancer. So when
Right.
you start, you basically have 2 skeletons that run with you all the time. When you get to level 50, then you got 5 skeletons that are running next to you all the time.
Got you.
So
Dude, this I'm changing the subject a little bit, but this island looks like something straight out of Pirates of the Caribbean. It's in Indonesia.
Sounds about right.
But the way that it looks is freaking like the water's perfect, pristine. I don't know, it just looks awesome.
damn, I'm in the top 3. What the hell?
I've never been to a beach like that. Like a tropical beach. Brandon Point, Ireland. So Swigs, before you yawn yourself to death over there, how about some Back 4 Blood later?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not off till midnight, but sure.
Is that a PC game or is it just an Xbox, PlayStation game?
What's midnight my time?
4 hours behind me.
Is it 4 or 5? Oh yeah, it is 4. Okay,
4.
so all right, so 8. So right about the time I'm getting done streaming. Super, that's perfect.
All right.
They have a Back 4 Blood on the Switch. Is that the same one or is that a different one?
It's probably the same. I don't know if it's going to be cross. Is it cross? It should be crossplay.
I think so.
I didn't know they
I
had
know
Back
all
4
the
Blood
other
on
ones are.
Switch. That's cool.
I mean, I'm on my PC too here at the house.
Oh yeah, I'd install it on PC if anything.
Is
But
that
it's
what
gonna-
you have it on?
Let's see. What am I playing on? I'm playing off the PlayStation. But we've already tested the crossplay and it works with Xbox and PC, I think.
Okay.
Well, if work continues to stay as dead as it has tonight, then I'll be able to join.
But if you get stuck with another a-hole or whatever that doesn't know what the hell they're doing, like last time. I
don't wanna
remember
think of that guy.
you were crying all the way up until you clocked out, and then you're like, "I'm out."
I'm out. I'm done. Yeah, no, funny thing is too, he actually, came back changing his tune.
Yep.
He came back being all polite, being all nice. It's like, oh, thank you for your help. Thank you for all the info you
He
gave
was
me.
probably drunk.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. I do get drunk and call customer service all the time.
Not naming names, but I did have somebody call me drunk over the weekend, asking for
God.
tech support help.
Look out.
That was fun.
I do that
Amusing.
though. It's a fun hobby.
I said, fuck trying to walk anybody through anything. Just give me remote access. Let me do it.
Yeah.
Worked out a million times better. Same thing I do with family. It's like, nope,
Yeah.
I'm not doing tech support over the phone with you. Just give me remote access. Let me do it.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
9
but
times out of
access
10.
to my work computer, you can land some planes.
It's gonna be so much faster 9 times out of 10 to just do just
Do it yourself. Yep.
yeah, exactly.
A million times easier. A million times faster.
Give you remote
Sure.
access to my work computer, you can land some planes.
Oh, come
Do
on.
it.
I feel like
Land
that
some
might be a national breach of security, but maybe.
Yeah, that might not be a good idea.
Bro, they would shut the fucking airport down so fast.
Oh yeah, they would detect that shit too. They
Oh yeah, they would.
Yeah, they detect it when I pull up fucking YouTube.
like, why are you on YouTube?
Like, what
Close
you
that
doing on there? Like, motherfucker, I'm watching fucking this morning.
Newman,
I'm catching up on my
what's
UK
going on,
news.
Curtis? You game for what? Oh, he said I can land shit. You play Microsoft Flight Simulator? I played Microsoft Flight Simulator. Let me sign in.
I did too. Actually, the fact that they added a fucking pelican to that is actually kind of amusing.
That does look cool. I saw the Halo thing. I was like, I kind of just want to sign back in just so I can play that. But then I realized
really
it's
did.
120 freaking gigs or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, so do you,
They don't stop.
do you get Back for Blood? Did you download that from the Epic, or where'd you get that?
So I think right now it's Game Pass. If you have Game Pass, if you don't have Game Pass, then I think you can get it pretty much from any one of the stores. So you could probably get it from Steam, Epic. Or actually, I don't know about Epic. That's probably a Steam one, huh?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
Well,
Steam.
it's virtual successor, so I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
Let me look at Epic, because I thought I'd seen it there earlier.
You might have. Cacti at sunrise in Big Bend National Park. That looks like an RDR right there.
So I woke up this afternoon for work, and I walked out and I noticed that like my work computer wasn't just turning on. Like I normally put it in sleep mode during the week, so I can just quickly hit a button and turn it back on.
Yeah.
It wasn't turning on. I looked around. Oh, my fucking power went out. Everything's off. I walked outside whenever I joined this, and there's a fucking power line wrapped around a goddamn pole. It's like, oh, that's why.
Nice.
All right,
Wait,
well,
there's
There's
a power line?
Blood, so it must be on.
yeah,
Steam.
it's been
Yeah, I think it's a
yeah,
Steam one.
in Canada, power lines are like up above, not underground.
Gotcha.
We keep all of our cables up above. Easier than having to dig up everything.
Makes sense.
But it also causes issues whenever it's like storming and windy.
Right.
Hurricanes can knock out power pretty easily.
Oh, dude. Look at this. The Alps in Norway. Seemingly tropical waters in Lingen Alps. It's just a clear lake in the mountains, but it looks super cool. We're looking at it's Tales from the Outside, y'all. You guys got any stories from outside or whatever non-gaming related stories from any time this week or last week?
I don't think if I do or not.
You're throwing it out there.
Will not connect to the servers on Steam. Come on now.
I mean, my life mostly consists of work and video games, so it's kind of rare.
Right.
Give me a couple weeks and I will.
Give you a couple weeks and you'll have a story. There you go.
Well, Bloodie's supposed to be coming to the island, and we got plans to actually go hang out and go do shit. So
Is that you guys? You got a wedding and shit, right? That's still a thing, or
if I can actually get the chance to, I will hopefully be going to my sister's wedding. Otherwise, I don't think she's gonna kill me.
Yeah, she would kill you.
No.
Yeah.
It's my half sister, and
Yeah, she.
don't
Yeah,
worry
she
with that. Like we didn't. The thing is with my sister is that we didn't actually even we didn't grow up with each other. We didn't even know each other existed until she was like 16.
I hear you.
Yeah.
All right, we just need to get him to log into my computer so he can figure out why I can't get into Steam.
Will it not let you sign in, or it's just not connecting to the?
It's showing a connection error every time I try to sign in, so I'm doing the one thing I know how to do best of all is to restart.
Yeah, there you go. Restart your computer.
You fucking genius. There's so many people that do not even understand that 90% of the time, turn it off and turn it back on.
Well, a lot of times, your computer, if it's on all the time, like mine, will have, per se, like a Windows update or a game update.
Yeah.
And it usually requires a restart. So
Yep.
the best thing you can do is restart your...
You are legitimately a genius comparison to half the customers I deal with.
Are you hiring over there?
Congratulations.
That's all you need to know, Ty. That's it, man. Like 90% of the 90%. Yeah, exactly. 90% of the calls you're gonna get is gonna be like,
just something.
why don't
as
you try?
basic
Just
as simple as
restart it. Just restart it.
All right, let's see.
Don said,
Yes,
"I hate
sir.
when you cook, when you're done. What? And you what? When you cook and when you're done, you ain't hungry anymore. Oh hell no! That
Hate it. Hate it.
Hey, look at there. I got Steam now.
Oh, perfect.
Yep.
I'm a
magic.
genius. Oh no! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It is saying. Oh, it does have an update. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Ash Mash.
What? Sorry,
Did-
I am.
So was it? How long have you been? Have you been trying to get a? I'm squirreling again. It's my. Just don't worry about it.
It's your thing. You squirrel constantly.
Yeah.
We know it. We accept
Yeah.
it.
Were you looking for a house for a while, or did you just, like?
I've been closing on this house for going on 3 months.
Oh dang. Okay. Yeah. So you've been working at it. That's cool.
So how much is it? On
Abe
the-
said you're not supposed to be snacking while you cook, Don. LOL. I do that
is hard
sometimes.
not to do. It's really hard not to do some days.
You're hungry, you're in there cooking, you just snack, you just like eating while you cook. Why am I not hungry anymore? This meal don't even look good no more.
So it's still showing a damn connection error. Steam login, log it in, and it says cannot connect to the servers at this time.
Oh,
Maybe
I wonder
is
if
Steam
is
down? Yeah, I was gonna say sometimes the Steam is down, but
I know Discord. I
Mine
know
was,
Steam or
it was acting glitchy when I first turned on my PC earlier.
mine's running. It's
User-
on right now. I just reinstalled GTA.
yeah. As of like the last hour, there's been a massive spike in user reported errors. Yeah. So I think Steam is down.
Let me
Steam is
reset.
having trouble connecting to Steam server. Steam warning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even access their site.
Huh. Okay.
Steam is
yeah,
down.
Let's see how
Hold
much
on.
it is
Oh, wait,
on
there it was.
Microsoft. Because I have a Game Pass.
Yeah.
If you have Game Pass,
online
it'll be
Steam.
free.
So yeah, the Steam Store and Steam Web API are both down.
Oh, I haven't set it up yet
Ruh-roh.
because I haven't set it up yet on there. I actually do have. I got an Xbox S now, so I just
cool.
haven't set up.
Game Pass is becoming more and more of a good deal. I'm curious to see where PlayStation's new offering. They're transferring everything over now to their new way of doing things, which is basically exactly like Game Pass. They're gonna try to get all their back catalog stuff. I don't know, like I haven't really messed with it, but I'm on like whatever the carryover plan is. I think it's like the basic plan for PlayStation.
Right.
And
But it seems like they didn't learn from the other PlayStations that I've broken in my truck from before, because everybody that I've known that's put a PS5 in their truck, the same HDMI trouble that the PS4 had.
oh shit,
And
Right.
every one of them, I don't know if they use like a little safety pin and solder it in back there, or what do they do, like a rubber
Well, yeah, it's
band
gotta
or
be.
something to hold it. But those damn pin connections are still coming loose on those PS5s.
Huh.
Same
Oh,
as
yeah, I
the
mean-
PS4.
Yeah, the solder connections aren't always. I mean, they're supposed to be pretty secure, but if you're not careful, yeah, they'll break off pretty easily.
Well, everybody that I know that has Xbox S, because not the X but the S, there's an additional piece of plastic that's around it on the inside. I don't think it's a piece of
Oh, yeah.
plastic, but it seems like it's got a little extra holder. From
Yeah,
the
it's got a little
inside, just
extra.
for
Yeah, got a little extra
like for
guard.
vibration and stuff. I don't see how
Nice.
something that simple, how fucking Sony can miss, but
I mean,
did.
Sony has missed the mark on a lot of things. They don't really kind of learn from the past mistakes, so they think, oh well, we can just make more money this way.
and everybody that I have has Xbox now. So I mean, there's only a couple of people really that have the PS5. So
Tunnel Beach, Oregon. That's kind of cool. Is that
There's
the same
something-
place where Goonies was? It wasn't. I think that was in Oregon too.
Didn't they have some local news I was reading recently?
What do you got?
I was trying to see because I remember I was reading something either locally or at least for Canada wise that I thought was kind of interesting last night, but that was also last night.
Right.
What the freaking hell? Yeah, I suppose that was one thing. Yeah, apparently some local contractor was being kind of scummy. This couple from Alberta, I guess, had hired him to do some renovations to a property that they owned. He dug up a bunch of holes, trashed the existing deck before and not replaced the new one, and then fucked off with the money.
Oh wow.
Kill him.
It's like, oh. So there's an arrest
kill
warrant.
him.
He
Kill him.
didn't.
Kill him.
He didn't show up
No
for.
way.
He had a civil. It was a civil suit against him. From I think multiple people for multiple purposes doing this shit. So he didn't show up for his court date yesterday. So now there's a arrest warrant out for him.
Yep.
Good job, genius. You are just continuously fucking up and making things worse. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I don't know why you.
Well, if I
what
could get into my Steam, I could download it because I have money on my Steam.
I don't think you're gonna get in right now. But looks thinks it's all down.
It's
That
all
shit,
right.
they
You got a
want
little.
$30 on Xbox.
If you're looking to jump in with us tonight, we're probably going to start in about an hour, give or take. I already ate dinner, so I'll probably. I started a little bit late with the forge, so we'll probably just carry on here for a little bit, and then.
I'll probably just watch. I'll watch and play Fall Guys.
Cannot believe I already have 3 hours left. God damn. Oh, that's something. Canada announces ban on single-use plastic in historic step.
That's what they did here in Washington State, and let me just say, it's good and bad because it's kind of dumb. Like, because here's what businesses do 9 times out of 10, they figure out the easiest workaround to get past the law, and then they do that. And so whatever everybody's just like, they'll make like a little bit thicker plastic. They'll call it like a reusable bag, and now it's basically the same thing, just using more plastic than before.
I mean, I do use a cloth reusable bag every time I go to the store, just because I
try
can easily...
too. I'm still getting in the habit of bringing it, but
I mean,
but yeah,
I always remember too, mostly because of the fact whenever they first started and first got rid of the plastic bags at stores, I completely forgot. So I'm like, oh
yeah,
shit, now I got to spend even more money and buy these. So now I've got like. Well, I have an entire bag of bags because people kept fucking leaving them.
Right.
Like, they bring something over and then leave the bag, and I'm just like, oh, now I have a collection of
like, take your
reusable
damn
bags
bag.
that I really...
Look at all these bags.
Yeah, so I'll usually grab 2 of those and then go grocery shopping, and then I have just a smaller bag that I can easily fold up, toss my back pocket, and then go to the store, grab some munchies.
Yeah.
Works great. I've gotten to the habit and remember it. But also, like, since they removed since they lifted the mask mandate here, it's been so awkward and so weird not wearing the mask. Like,
same. I'm still not used to it. I don't.
Like, walking to the store now, I felt so weird because I have
feel
one
naked.
Of the, I felt naked because I use one of the scarf ones, like one of the wraps that you just put around your neck and over your face.
Mm-hmm.
My neck, all of my neck, just the collar
I'm naked. Help!
Rest on, and then on my face, it feels so weird and plain.
It's like if you grow out a big ass beard and then you shave your beard. That's what it feels like. It's like, yeah, you don't feel normal.
Honestly, after having a beard and then wearing the mask, I don't want to go back to having a beard. I'm not going to go clean shaven ever again. Hate the baby face. Can't do it. But I will always keep my beard trimmed and shaved down to where it's literally just stubble or just a very, very, very short beard.
I mean, it just the thing is, if you grow out a big beard, you got to make sure that you're doing everything to be with hygiene wise.
Hygienic with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Wash it out after everything you eat, everything you drink.
Because just straight up, your mouth is dirty as fuck. It just is.
Yep. Your mouth is dirtier than a dog's mouth.
Think about that. People are afraid to let their dog lick them.
Dirty. Oh, okay.
Y'all mouths are dirty.
Mouth dirty. Oh, okay.
I mean, you hear the kind of stuff that comes out of your mouth?
People don't get it though. People I swear, like people think that, you know, that's not the case for the most part. Like people will just be like, meh, but you know.
Yeah, no. All right. So what the hell was the day we're doing this? I got no. Okay, funny. My coworker just popped in the chat. He said he was taking his break. Call of nature.
Yeah.
It's like,
Nature calls.
You mean nature's calling? He's Romanian, so I'd imagine his English is not
Yeah, I
always
forgive you.
serious. Yeah, it's like
I forgive you.
I forgive that. I can forgive that. I mean, he tried. It's the attempt that matters, and I appreciate it.
I mean, I've pretty much always been around people where English is their second language or whatever. So like, I've heard like commonly used phrases butchered so many different ways.
I hear that from people.
Now even I get shit wrong sometimes because of like, you know, I put less weight on like making sure that the saying is, you know, said exactly word for word accurate, and so I'll just like change it and modify it to my purposes.
I've had to Google sometimes to make sure that I am saying something right, because I have had the same issue before where it's like I've had people make me second guess the phrase I'm using and saying.
Yeah.
Hell, actually, there's even at one point I had a argument/discussion back and forth with my ex because she believed that it was leap of fate, and I'm sitting there's like, no, it's leap of faith.
Right.
And for like half a second, she actually had me question myself, where I actually had to Google it. And I was like, okay, I'm right. I'm not crazy. Fuck off.
I mean, you are, but
you got to appreciate those moments.
That I'm not crazy in that
Hey,
way.
remember that time when I was right? And I Googled it?
That just happened a million different times with her. BRB, I got a phone call.
Fall back on Google. Guys, I think I'm right about this. I'm gonna go ahead and Google it just to verify.
Oh, you're gonna Google it?
I'm gonna Google it. Go ahead. I just want to make sure. Yep, yeah, it's yep, I'm right.
Yeah, well, I'm right. Google said I was right.
Ashmas, I'm excited for you being a homeowner.
Thank you. That's so
fun.
Sweet.
That's fun and also, I mean, intimidating. Like, I'm super scared. I you know, to be honest, I don't know if I'll ever own a home. but
I don't know why I chose to want to own a home, but
I want to finish my tiny house and get a piece of property, which the property will give me a mortgage for a good long while. But I'm trying to, you know,
I was about
get
to be
there.
mad. I thought they took Gears off of Game Pass. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, they're never gonna take Gears off Game Pass.
They better not.
Yeah, I mean that's Microsoft. That's first party. You're gonna be playing Gears again.
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean?
Yep.
What do you mean?
That is cool. That is cool looking. That is a weird ass looking mountain. Nepali, Kauai. This is another one from Hawaii. That is cool. So I'm trying to I might be testing out some of the GTA and Red Dead RPs just to see, just to kind of test the waters. I've been putting it off, and I'll probably just start jumping into them and see. They're all still pretty active. There's a lot more than I thought there was. Oh, sit under a glacier. Which Gears are you playing?
5.
Gotcha.
Well, I ain't playing anything. I'm sitting here scrolling on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Oh,
I took a gummy, so I'm just like really relaxed.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
So I kind of zoned
relaxed.
out. Like I hear y'all talking, but I don't hear you.
You did get quiet there for a little while.
Yeah,
That was,
that's what happened. Like I hear
Ash,
y'all, but I
Ash
don't.
Smash, she's on a gummy right now or whatever. She's
Oh wow, that's awesome. Hell yeah.
Hi, friends. It's me.
You wanna get high?
Hi, it's me.
it's Tuesday. You ain't got no. I mean, you do got a job, but
Well, they get on my nerves, so I
but
pray
you ain't
every
got
day they
nothing
work,
to
but they
do.
don't.
Isn't that cool? Fairy Lake, BC, Canada. Hey, Fairy Lake. That's where I'm from. I was kidding.
I bet they
Good
got an
God, my
HOA
God.
there. That sounds like a place that would have a major HOA.
Right? I think it might
Where
be
do
too
you live?
remote.
Fairy Lake.
It might be too remote. I don't see any houses on this unless
I've
it's
lived
just
in a neighborhood where the HOA did come in handy though. I've had a couple of different houses.
Yeah,
So, you know, sometimes people fall on hard times and they
Right.
sell their house.
Yep.
And they sell their house to people that really can't afford to take care of it, but they can afford the mortgage.
right.
And they end up doing things that brings down the value of the other houses around you. So
Right.
that's where the HOH really comes in handy, you know. Like if someone's just parking abandoned cars all in their front yard, I mean, it's
Yeah.
really not what you want. It's going to bring down your house value. That's what HOA helps to protect against also. But they do have a bunch of Karens in there too about, you know, you got to have a certain color mailbox and everything. Everything's got to match. And they have, if you want to
color-coded
paint your house,
mailboxes.
yeah, like if you want to
Color?
paint your
That
house,
is
you can't just go
racist.
painting it you just can't go painting it purple, you know, that's
Like whatever I want, purple. They can suck my ass.
I want a Barney mailbox where you gotta
I want
lift up
I love you.
you, you gotta like lift up his tail to put the mail in.
Oh,
Wow. That's where I got my house where I'm at. I'm like pretty much in the country. I can do what I want. So
Yeah, that's cool. I want to be a little bit outside of town, and then just have like a little piece of property. But dude, the property, oh dude, like all the prices are so stupid, dude. I'm gonna have to be making
yeah,
a
it's
lot.
not
you
a
know.
good time to buy a house. Actually, it really even right now is a good time to buy a house because the actual cost is not going to go down anytime soon. So it's just going to keep going up. So anything you buy is oh man, I just went off. Oh, I had second
Like,
place.
No disrespect. I hope the housing market crashes.
Oh, and you know what? It wouldn't bother me at all because I don't plan on ever selling my house, so it don't bother me at all.
I'm at that point, man, where I'm just like, you know what, this whole everything needs to be put in check. You know, it's like I'm just over it.
there is still people like me that even would like for it to go down too again, because I wasn't able to refinance at the time.
Yeah.
When the interest rates were pretty much at zero during the pandemic, so I'm pretty much stuck with what I had when I bought it. So if it goes to shit again, they're gonna drop the interest rates, which is good for me because then I'll just refinance. So it actually is not. That's not a bad thing to say because the housing market does go to shit every 15 years.
Basically, yeah, and it's been a while.
a
I think there's a few bubbles that are waiting to pop. The crypto bubble just popped, you know, pretty much. So I have a feeling there's going to be some other, you know, popping going on with the economy, if it hasn't already.
We're gonna go into just a light recession because they waited too long to increase the interest rates. They should have done it more at the beginning of the year. So we probably will have a slight recession.
Which, yeah, I mean, it's weird. Like, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens.
You'll see what happens.
I just want to be able to, you know, I just want to be able to afford to live somewhere. God dang.
Yeah, you better save your money, buddy.
Right. ARMR the farmer.
Because yeah, it's not going to get any cheaper. But if you can buy something, it's still good to buy something right now, even though right now it may not seem like it. But you know, in another 10 years, no matter what you buy, is going to be higher in value.
Yeah.
just because of the the price of lumber and everything else it takes to build a house. So
Where's
your
this
building
at?
materials is where all the expense is right now.
Rainy Creek, Eastern Washington. That must be up by like Yakima or something, like past Yakima. That's probably Ellensburg or something.
Now, if people want the price of gas to go down, people need to stop damn driving so damn much. That's the problem. People
Right.
are not putting their vacations aside. They're like, screw it, I'm just going to drive. I don't care how much the gas is. So they're really making it worse. Because I drive all the time, and there's been no... If people are complaining about the gas prices, I don't see it because...
Everybody's still
They
driving
use-
everywhere. Yeah, like everybody's still like filling their tank up and just bouncing, going out of town,
Yeah,
driving.
no one cares. I mean, I have a buddy of mine that's literally got like 3 RVs and 4 or 5 different families that just went to Florida, and he's like, "Well, I'll have to buy 9 cases of beer instead of 10." So they don't really care.
Yeah.
Every time that I fill up my tank with diesel, it costs my company like close to $800. They haven't said anything to me about watching fuel or anything.
Right.
I think the price of fuel needs to get to about $9 or $10 a gallon before people really start, But
Yeah, I mean, but like,
as the
I
price
guess-
raises, it helps me out though, Armor, because more people want electric vehicles and everything else. And more electric vehicles are going to need more windmills, more alternative
Right.
energy, because no one wants to put up a nuke. So it's a win-win
Right.
for me.
yeah,
Wait,
and I think
did you say electric cars need more naked women?
They're going to need more. They're going to need more windmills.
Oh, windmills. Okay.
yeah,
they're going to need more electricity.
Ty's out here delivering the windmills on his
Because
truck and
nobody
trailer.
wants to put up, nobody wants
a
to do a
truck and
coal
trailer.
plant. Nobody wants
Right.
a nuke plant in their backyard. The only thing
That's true.
left is alternative energy, which is wind and solar.
And the more, yeah, and I think so. Yeah, for that reason, gas prices going up is probably a good thing because
It is.
it makes more sense to start transitioning to the other stuff anyway, and it'll kind of give people an incentive to start switching
To
that
do it.
stuff. Yeah,
Because if the price of fuel goes down to like, let's say $1 a gallon, everyone's gonna go back and buy the same thing and be burning fossil fuels and
yeah.
ruining our environment just like they've been doing.
Mhm.
If it's where it's actually competitive, that's where people will start to switch over. And I know a lot of people don't like that, but it is the truth coming from somebody that was in the oil field and is now somebody that does the alternative energy as a job. It is a
Yeah,
better
and
way.
I mean, and oil's always going to be relevant to some extent, because there's
Oh, you'll
a lot
never
of
get
different.
rid of it.
Yeah, so
They
it's
use
not like
petroleum
anybody.
and like, I mean, all your like ladies' makeup and just everything they use petroleum.
It's in so
for.
it's
You'll never get rid of
ubiquitous.
it.
Plastics, everything.
Exactly.
So it's.
Yep. You'll never get rid of it.
I mean, we can recycle and we can reuse stuff and things like that, and I'm sure we'll come up with some alternatives
But
that may not. But it's always going to be a cheap option.
we don't have to
well,
go kiss
I
the
don't know.
ring of Saudi Arabia, a known
Look out.
known terrorist country that say, hey, we need your oil, which is what we have to do every every 3 or
Energy
4
independence is
years.
important for We need to localize. We need to get everything as local as we can.
So right now, I think Texas is on 20% wind power alone, which is pretty amazing.
That is
That a
that is
state
pretty
like
cool.
that has that much of a dependence. So they want to get to 35%. But I could put wind and solar all in Texas, and you would never even know it's there. That's how big
Right.
that state is. People have
Yeah.
no idea how much just empty land is there, just absolutely doing
You
nothing.
could put enough windmills in Texas to run the whole country. I mean, and
It would have to be wind and solar together, and you would still need to match it up with what we have now. The main problem from what I see with our energy not being dependent right now is not that we don't have enough of it. It's because our power grid is so out of date. It was
keep hearing
made in
that.
like the 30s and the 40s, and it's so inefficient. It's like
What is that?
if your house was like a
picture?
tin can, and you're just trying to.
Wait, no,
insulate.
sorry, my bad. Not y'all, my bad. I keep
Oh.
hearing something.
okay.
I'm tripping.
That's me freaking over talking Armor, being rude.
No, you're good.
It's like a clicking noise. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know if it's coming from.
I don't hear no clicking.
Is it my
Then
keyboard?
That means it's in my house. I don't know where it's coming from.
It's not my
The
keyboard.
call was coming from inside your house.
No, it's not. Like, cause I took my earphone out a while ago, so it's not in my ear. It's in the house. I just don't know where it's at.
I just realized I was slumping down in my chair. This was me. I was just like.
When the postman rings twice. But yes, our power grid system is so out of date. It's pathetic, dude. We're like a third world country when it comes to our power grid.
That's crazy.
Y'all aren't by yourselves. Remember Snowmageddon? Like Texans were like dropping like frozen flies.
You know,
I remember.
Because our fucking grid was all jacked up.
No,
and you know what?
Mageddon.
Everybody blamed the windmills because they froze up. But I put those windmills in Canada and I put them in North Dakota where it's cold all year round and way colder than it gets to Texas. Texas didn't want to pay for the heaters that goes at the end of those things. So guess what part of our job is doing right now? Redoing all those ones and putting fucking heaters in. They should have done to begin with. So, I mean, I appreciate it, Texas, but goddamn. Kind of busy already. We didn't need that shit. Should have just did it right to begin with. I literally put those things up in North Dakota, man. Where it gets,
they don't care because it's a waste of money.
And I can tell you, them windmills never.
It ain't a waste of money when it comes in clutch when it's Snowmageddon.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like they think it's a waste of fucking money.
Yeah.
Well, not now.
If it ain't for guns, drugs, and hookers, Texas
like
don't want it.
This goddamn wheelhouse company that's selling these goddamn windmills out here trying to get us to put heaters on them. Don't they know this is Texas?
This is Texas. We don't get that cold here. What do you think this is, North Dakota? And that, well, they sure as hell found out. I can tell you that.
Yeah, the hard way.
That's how they fucking are. And then they have the nerve that, like, I'm telling you, if it's not for purchasing guns, drugs, or whores, Texas don't want no part of it.
Hell yeah!
If it goes to like funding schools and like anything else,
what the hell we need that for?
Now, as far as the school shootings go, there's an easy way to stop all the school shootings overnight. There's one surefire way of doing it. It's not the best way, but it will stop it from happening until we figure something out.
Arm the children.
No, you arm every teacher. Every teacher that's teaching, principal, all the way down to the fucking janitor. You arm everybody in that school. Arm the students. That's the problem.
The way she said it right before you were getting into, because she knew what you were gonna say.
So no, but
funny.
What I don't understand is how do these kids get so much money to go buy this?
Hi, Catherine.
They have to go after the parents sooner or later, really and truthfully.
One day they will, but it won't be today.
Well, if you look at that last one in Texas, he bought $8,000. Now, where does a kid with no job, 18 years old, get that much money in ammo? Only it had to come from the grandmother or the parents.
Yeah, he stole it from his grandma after he shot at her and killed her because he's an asshole.
No. He had all of those guns and weapons before he shot his grandmother. And then also...
No, I'm saying he stole the money from his grandma like an asshole.
Okay, he probably did. But he didn't get a brand new iPhone 13 he used on that day. He didn't steal that. You can't steal that and turn it on. Someone's got to buy it for you and give it to you. Or put you on their plan. So explain to me how a kid has $8,000 worth of shit, a brand new iPhone 13 that I can't even go buy. I'm a shitty iPhone 11 right now. And how he can have all this money to go do that and shoot up a school. They're going to have to go after the parents sooner or later, because that's who's to blame. If you know your kid's a little stupid,
first of all, ain't nothing wrong with the iPhone 11.
Okay. That's what you got?
Yeah, that's what
No, I've got the special one.
Which one do I have? I think it's the iPhone 11.
Well, do you have the... Yeah, but mine only has the 2 cameras on the back. It was the cheap 11. So if you got 3 cameras on the back, then you got the better 11.
I got the 2.
Yo, you got you fucking slumming it like me. All right.
I think. How do I tell which phone this is? If I go to my settings or something, does it tell me?
Yeah, it should tell you. Like when you go into your about.
Yeah, iPhone 11. Yeah, it's iPhone 11.
Yeah. Yeah, you have the regular one. You don't have the Pro. one with the third camera.
No, I didn't bust out the money for the Pro. I got the 2 cameras.
That's what I'm saying. So how does this kid shoot up a school and have a brand new iPhone 13? I don't get that. Someone needs to explain that to me. No, and I'm saying they go after the police. They say the police didn't go in fast enough, or the police did this wrong. I mean, I've been to the town of Uvalde where he did that shooting.
And those cops are sorry, but
there's probably only 6 of them in town. There's probably only 6 of them
And that's
in town.
why
How
they
supposed to
sorry
deal
as
with it?
hell.
Well, of course they are. If they were good
It's all
cops, they
good.
wouldn't need to
Listen.
be in a little shitty town like that, dude.
Anyway,
They probably
it's
don't
weird.
even want to be in that little town.
Well, the part of the thing with these issues is that they get us, like, there's a reason why every conversation that we have in this country is so polarized. And it's because everything gets wrapped into a political platform, and then we're pitted against each other and like pointed at each other. It's like, man, you know, it's a little bit of both. Like
But my point of going after the people that were in charge of this kid, and he was a kid, nobody's saying that. That's not nothing polarizing or putting any that. Everybody else says the same argument. Either blame the cops.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't
or
blame the kid.
I say blame the parents. Okay, well, where was his dad at? Why did he need to live with his grandma? Where is the mom and dad at?
Well, I guess that's what I'm getting at. Is that
where his mental issues started. I'm saying a lot of this goes back to mental health.
Right. It's like every one of these issues, like no matter what, any kind of instance of violence that pops up. So the best that we can do is not necessarily to blame, is just to understand and keep looking, because there's always going to be like certain aspects of the situation that are more causal or like more responsible than other parts. But we can't just like pretend like that whatever the act of violence is happening in some kind of little vacuum where it's just like a lab or something. And you can just be like, you know, like there's a whole country here. There's a whole, like, there's culture, there's family, there's you know, we have the economic, you know, aspects. So there's a lot of things that go into it, but because it's such a politicized, you know, anytime violence happens, because what happens is like the right freaks out because they're like, oh, they're coming for our guns, and so they automatically the argument gets spinned and put, you know, in that framework, and then the left is like, you know, we need to implement policy that's gonna, you know, we got to get the guns.
But they did agree on something the other day.
I mean, it's not really the left; it's just the Democrats and the Republicans or whatever. Because you have people on the far left and the far right that actually agree on a lot of shit, which is kind of funny because it's the Democrats and the Republicans that are trying to get the far left and the far right. I don't know. It's weird, man. Like,
they did agree on something the other day, ARMR, though, that will actually help. Like, Democrats and Republicans actually agreed on one thing. So when you buy anything from a store,
they agree on that?
When you buy anything from a store, whether it's a box of gum, a damn soda, or anything, if you buy it on a credit card, it has a merchant code. If you've ever been in merchandising or worked at a store, it has a merchant code. Do you know the only thing that you can buy at Walmart that does not have a merchant code?
A gun?
Is a gun. Exactly. So everybody was like, well, why? Because the guy that shot in Vegas and everybody else, all these other people that have been shooting up lately, the guy in Vegas put $96,000 on his credit card.
Yeah, why is it? Why don't they have a merchant code? Does they have a reason for it? Or
the NRA that I disagreed with a long time ago after the assaults ban, that they don't have. They do not have a merchant code, and both sides actually agreed on that. So that is probably coming into play.
Yeah, that seems like an odd thing. Like,
it seems like a little tiny thing that everybody should have already have come together. But like what you said, people get so polarized, whether they're left or right. They each go to their corner, they cross their arms, and nothing gets done, and people just end up dying still.
Get the guns! They're coming for the guns, and that's all you hear about. It's like okay, but can we just like, people are getting hurt? We need to figure this out, you know? And it's like,
because
more context to this.
Yeah, we got to get out of the nuance or the baked arguments and break into the nuance a little bit. But that is something
that they did agree on this week, that they are going to actually use merchant codes now when people buy firearms in a store and they use a credit card. Because if you use your credit card for anything and you look at your credit card statement, you can look at the merchant code for everything that you bought. But if you use it to buy a gun right now, it just says all zeros. There's nothing there. That's something that should have been addressed a long time ago.
I don't see why the NRA would have a problem with that, but whatever.
Well, I
doesn't
think
matter.
some reason how they got the credit card companies to go along with it too, because it has something with the amount of interest that they can charge if things aren't coded correctly or something, which is unbelievable, man.
You have a lot of money, you can do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
that's the thing.
I think with this, I think they're going to have to do something. I think even the Republicans realize that they're going to have to try to do something. Like they're going to have to pass something because people are just too mad. They don't want thoughts and prayers and all that no more. They want to see something actually
those are out of the window. Those been out the window since like 2020.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always nice, of course, you want to have your thoughts and prayers with people. That's a beautiful thing. But the reality is people need help. And with this, shit's got to change. Something's got to change. So,
And I think the biggest problem that we have in this country right now is the freaking mental health issues that nobody wants to deal with.
Yeah, I think that's a huge part of it.
It under the rug. And a lot of these kids are messed up, whether their parents did it or they were just messed up,
Yeah. That's why I was saying about context is that, nobody lives in a bubble. So we can blame, we can put blame wherever we want to, but at the end of the day, there's a whole environment here that people are growing up in and a part of and connected to. And so so we have to look at everything and understand that, like, because the reality is somebody knew that kid, somebody knew that kid, and there's like little red flags along the way. There's like, the community. I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
people need to learn to say something, including the
parents. We need to like support each other. We need to be there for each other, even if it's not our immediate family. And I think that's the biggest thing is that everybody's like fighting, just to make it, so that they can take care of their family, their personal things, which is, of course, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, that's why.
I don't know if you have a child that's dealing with mental issues, and you go and buy him a gun because you think it's gonna help him feel better or something, going to shoot,
right? Pacify him somehow, or
I think you're kind of responsible. I think that's another way we're gonna stop this, because there comes a point to where
there has to be a level of accountability at every step, because like, obviously there's the personal responsibility, but like the family responsibility, and I think as a community there's responsibilities too that we gotta, but
I mean, if I had a son and I knew he was dealing with mental issues and maybe just had a girlfriend that broke up with him or whatever else, and was just feeling down like this kid was, because I mean he was just a kid at 18. You don't know what his life was.
That's a baby.
It is just a baby, but they need to find out what led them to that. And I don't see none of that reporting being done in the news. All I hear them talking about is either wanting to blame the cops or blame the city or blame the Republicans, blame the Democrats. Let's just dig a little deeper on this one, and let's go to his family history. Let's see why he was able to do what he did. And
people want to solve it. People want to solve it only insofar as it helps their party or their team, and then beyond that, nobody's ready to look inward, to be like, okay, this is kind of our fault too. It's like,
obviously this kid was bullied, so I mean, I want to know, go to his school, talk to some of these kids that actually did the bullying. Let's figure out what led them there, because just trying to solve a big issue and just banning all guns that is compared to a little issue in Texas is the wrong thing to do. Because each one of these cases are different. Look at the guy that got crazy in Las Vegas. He put $96,000 on his credit card, and no one's seen a red flag on that?
That's crazy.
I mean...
Yeah, that doesn't... how does that happen? How does that happen?
It happens because of the merchant code thing. But the other thing is that, it's just... people just not paying attention. He had a girlfriend that knew that he was a little bit off and he was buying those weapons, and she refused to say anything.
This is the Vegas one you're talking about?
Yeah, the Vegas one. He had I think she was from the Philippines or something, he was saying. And I guess she didn't want nothing to do with him anymore, and it just drove him over the edge. But still, she knew what he was about, knew what he was doing. So, I mean, make a call. Jesus Christ.
Right.
You know.
I just
If I-
zoned all the way the fuck out again.
No worries, Ash Smash. I got to wrap this up, you guys. I'm gonna get ready to come back here in a little bit. And Ash Smash, you gonna be ready to play some video games?
Yeah, I'm sitting here playing now, but I zoned all the way out, and all of a sudden I heard voices, and I was like, "What the hell?"
That's the way I get. That's why I can't mess with it no more. I'm looking into some full, I think it's called full spectrum oil, that has very low THC or like fairly low THC, and then I think I'm gonna probably start using that where it's mostly like CBD or whatever. But whatever, I'm looking into it. I haven't bought anything yet because what happens is anytime there's a high level of it or whatever, I just kind of zone out, and it calms me, but sometimes it also just gets my mind going, and then yeah, so it's weird.
She ate one of those brownies that were called the Burning Husbands or something like that. Got her all messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Tales from the Outside, y'all. That's what today is. So it's the Forge, and yeah, tomorrow is Wednesday, and we're gonna be talking about, believe it or not, we're gonna be talking about different kinds of Earth theories. I'll just say, because yeah, I mean we are gonna be talking about the concept that is probably false, known as flat Earth. But whatever. We're gonna have fun with the conversation about different kinds of Earth things. Okay, hollow Earth theory, probably, or whatever. It's not really a theory. I don't even know how to characterize this conversation. But whatever. We're gonna talk about it playfully, using movie references, pop culture references, book references, things like that, and have fun with the topic. We're gonna entertain the idea in a bubble. That's kind of the whole point of the What If Wednesdays. So it'd be what if, the Earth was hollow / flat or whatever. We're gonna play with that idea.
Oh, that'd
So anyway,
be fun.
yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. My bad.
No, it's all good. Abe says the Earth is flat, Glober.
Glober. You know what their argument is now? They're saying that the Earth is round, but the way that space and time move is kind of on a flat plane or something like that. So they're kind of saying the Earth may be round, but the way we move, like in the solar system, is flat. Now is what they're saying. I don't know. I'm going to look back and read it. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean that's why it's fun. It's fun to play with the topics. I don't have a hard stance on any of that, but it's fun. It's fun to explore it and just play with the idea. That's why I like What If Wednesdays. So anyway, be back later tonight with some Back for Blood. We're gonna be shooting some zombies, hanging out with Ash Smash. Hopefully Swigs will join us, or maybe we could get. I think it was John. We'll see who else we can get up in there. But yeah, and then mañana we'll be doing the old school lunch as always. Anyway, closing this out. Ty, everybody, thank you. Ash Smash, thank you guys for being a part of the conversation. It's the Forge.
Peace.
Later on, y'all. Peace.
Yes, I was here, kind of.
Ash Smash was here.
I was here.